Hey Aquarius, this is Alex, and I'm here to bring you your weekly tarot reading. I hope you guys are doing well. Let us see what the universe has for you, Aquarius. Happy New Year. There you go. Hooray for Aquarius. Get your move on. So Star is like bringing attention to something that's valuable and important, right? It's almost like highlighting something, whether it is highlighting something inside of you that needs light on it, or you are the person being highlighted. And that is your card, Aquarius, with that Uranus energy. Knight of Wands is moving quickly towards... Oh, I'm hearing, okay, that makes sense. Something is highlighted, something is being brought to your attention that maybe there was something you should be doing or something you forgot to do and you just remembered. And it was related to some sort of love message that you received from somebody. But I do kind of feel like you're kind of rushing in to provide a response, to provide an answer, to send a message, to let somebody know, I still love you, I need you there, I want you in my life. But I feel like a lot of time has gone by and it's almost like you want to respond, but you feel like you're going to be rejected or you're going to be met with this person's negative attitude, negative talk, negative communication. And you know to an extent that they've been looking for this response or this reply. This is weird because that Six of Pentacles kind of says, well, I don't really have an excuse as to why it took me so long, but here it is. So I do kind of feel like you may reply anyway. All right, Aquarius. Yeah. You know something? I feel like you're deliberating too. Yeah, it's weird because as I mentioned in the beginning, highlighting something, so I do kind of feel like, you're an air sign. So you spend time in your head, right? Debating, analyzing, dissecting, all of that stuff. And I do kind of feel like you kind of wanted to make sure you got your words right. You know what I mean? Yeah. Wow. Queen of Swords them twice. Ooh, this is interesting, Aquarius. Because it's like, get a move on. Let them know how you feel. Like, maybe you think that somebody is wondering or wishing about what's going on inside of you, how you feel. And to an extent, that might have frustrated you as well. But in the end, I do really feel like you have something loving to say, or you do have feelings and emotions for this person. Could be a Libra or Gemini, Libra with Gemini. Look at the two queens kind of like opposing each other. So it's almost like this person might have expressed love to you, and maybe you expressed blankness back to them. Wow, that's deep. I also kind of feel like this is something that you want to keep alive, right? This is something that you do want to keep active and, keep this person around and keep them in your life. But you know that they want emotion from you, or you should be expressing emotion to them. But for some reason, there's like a huge, ginormous block, defensiveness, guardedness. I can keep going. That's preventing you from opening up, from communicating, right? The Knight of Wands to me also kind of represents too. Oh. That was going to say the Knight of Wands represents moving too quickly, but Angel just said to me, that's why you kind of delayed, because you wanted to find the right words. You wanted to find whatever. You didn't want to get this wrong is what I'm getting. And I feel like your message back to them perhaps was a equal message of love. But I feel like you were afraid of moving too quickly. Or maybe you feel like, yo, if I tell you I love you, you're going to want to get married. Oh, Lord, 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 Lord. And look at all the speed on the table with the Eight of Wands and then also the Knight of Wands, right? That's a lot of speed. So I feel like you're wanting to go slow, but you feel like with emotions in the mix, that's going to speed it up. And this just says to me, you guys need to have an honest conversation about your feelings, especially with this being the Queen in both placements. That just kind of says feminine energy. What is it? Yin energy is activated here. So there has to be some sort of balancing out of this dual feminine energy. And I feel like that balance can only come through conversation and communication. You're okay, since it took so long, you're now waiting for this person to come back to you with some short, snide comment, which is then going to give you a reason to respond. I gotcha. I got it now, Aquarius. So it was almost like you took too long to respond. You really want to respond. You really meant to respond. And I also kind of feel like, again, you were going to reciprocate the love, but it took too long. Now you guys may need to have an honest conversation, and you are looking for them to initiate that conversation. Not only that, but what I'm also getting with the Six of Pentacles and the Nine of Cups, I kind of feel like they have fell back. They have kind of, quote unquote, backed off some. Interesting. You have Aquarius, Scorpio, and Aries. You have Sagittarius. You got Pisces. You got Cancer, Libra. But for me as a reader, Scorpio, Gemini. So everybody's here except for Earth in the court cards and also the major arcana. So there's no Earth. And that to me would make sense, right? Because you have the rushing and flowing water. You have the moving air, and you have like the billowing fire and flames, if you will. So yeah, it's almost like there should have been movement here, maybe to solidify and or ground this situation. But without that movement, now to an extent, that grounding, that foundation could to an extent be in jeopardy, is what I'm hearing. And I feel like this is according to you. Angels are also saying too, your person is giving you the cold shoulder. So it was almost like you delayed in responding. That sent a message to them as in, okay, this person didn't answer, they ghosted, they didn't reply. So they met you with that equal energy. Not the right time. I knew that was the case. Yeah. Yeah, this has everything to do with time and timing. And I feel like to an extent it was just off from the get. I felt like your intentions were pure, but your actions to an extent is what was read from this situation from your person. Be assertive. There we go. The universe is looking for some sort of action from you. And Six of Pentacles could also be you dipping your toe into communication water and saying, hey, right? That Page of Swords, you know, kind of testing the temperature, testing the waters. And it's almost like you may have little to say, but your person has a lot to say. And then that could initiate this very honest conversation. Improving health. Recovery. Yeah. So it kind of feels like you're trying your hardest to figure out how to get this back on track. Right? Because with that star card, that's your energy, Aquarius. I feel like this person is somebody who is very special to you. I do feel like you have feelings for them. I do feel like you love them. I do feel like you wanted to respond. But it was almost like the timing was just off, and you might have felt unsure about how you wanted to respond, and then it just time got away from you. It's crazy too, because with the Queen of Swords here twice, she is not somebody who you can be like, the time just got away from me. Because she gonna cut you 3 ways from Thursday. Verbally. And I think that's what you're anticipating, which is why you're probably going to test the waters to see, is the love still there? Like, do you still want to know? Because I do love you. I do want to be with you. I do, see myself with you. I just, that whole response thing got away from me. Expect powerful change. Hold your vision. A new romantic cycle begins. Oh, last one. Look at the bigger picture. Beautiful. All right, Aquarius, I'm going to go ahead and leave it here. If the reading does resonate, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. And I wish you guys an amazing 2022. Love you, Aquarius. Bye.